if it does it again. Streamlabs is like, I'm dead, and kills itself, right? So I reboot it. But after Streamlabs killed itself, Google Chrome was like, I'm dead too.
Solidarity.
It's like Christ, like one after the other. One thing fails, and then the other thing fails. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I need to also, like, get big enough and rich enough so we can make our own Google. Gotta replace that too, along with Streamlabs. Just one thing after the other. What a fucking tiresome thing to have happen. I'm just done. I don't even want to be here anymore. I was like, we're gonna play System Shock. It'll be so cool. I like this game. And then I'm like, nope, I don't want. We're in. Goodbye, guys. Leaves. So I'm leaving. I'm gonna go do something else. All right. So today we're playing System Shock, which is a really cool game. It's a remake of a really old game. Actually, you've never made me play System Shock.
Too, yeah.
Exactly. Not System Shock, though.
And you're a bitch, because you didn't finish it.
He's like, good, we're gonna get System Shock 2 enhanced very soon.
Yeah, but you're a little bitch, and I'll keep calling you that in regards to the game.
My fucking ears! Oh. Okay. I'm glad that's over. The Unreal Engine.
The game lets you fuck with audio when you get to the main menu.
Good, because that's what we're going to do. My fucking ears. Beep, beep, beep. Now, somebody do make one of those hentais where it's a cat girl and, you know, Aerith's getting dicked in the ear. Chat's like, what the fuck, though? Listen, I'm mad. You're going to be mad. And if I'm mad, you're going to be sad.
I would say that would potentially cause her brain damage. Boy, I know the size of Aerith's brain.
It's basically like a, you know, empty cavity in there. Basically an empty
If anything, you're just adding cushioning.
If anything, you're adding biomass. Just like, whoa.
And then don't forget, now that you're in the game, you can stream it to me.
Yes, we shall. Now, System Shock might be what you call a spooky game. Now, Indio, you're basically a woman, okay? We've decided that starting now. You're basically my girl, my GF now. So Indio's my significant other, chat. She's like, Indio, you'll like System Shock. You like Dead Space, you like System Shock. I don't want to hear it. Shut the fuck up, Indio. You don't get to, you don't have rights anymore.
Dead Space is the grandson of System Shock.
Sort of. System Shock is more of, like, imagine more RPG Dead Space stuff.
I remember when I showed you BioShock, and then I showed you System Shock.
You didn't show me
Day.
BioShock. I figured that out myself. You showed me System Shock.
No, you didn't let me finish.
Yeah, you don't get to.
I was saying.
No,
yeah,
shut up.
you're fake.
No.
No one loves you. No one loves you.
We're gonna
Not even your
start.
mother.
All right, so we're gonna set difficulty to normal because I don't know what's fun and what isn't.
Normal is fine.
But yeah, you can customize the difficulties. Like you want, you know, Shodan is watching the hacker's every move. It should probably, developers should probably say more what that does. The enemies, how many there are, how hard they are.
But I remember
every corner of Citadel and
you saw System Shock 2 compared to BioShock, and you're like, they basically ripped off everything.
It's like BioShock is kind of just like a watered down, get it, System Shock.
This is a new intro from the original demo.
Yep. That's because they're getting much further. It's still a little loud though. I'll turn it down after.
The following daily summary for Thursday, April 7th, 2072 is brought to you by the Tri-Optimum Corporation. It's been a beautiful day in New Atlanta. Sector 11 in particular has a beautiful sunset right now. Temperatures are set to hit a monthly high of 28 degrees Celsius for the next 2 days. And the current visibility forecast for air traffic is hazy with pockets of Atlanta fog starting at 120 meters going into the weekend.
I think think the music feels appropriate for this style.
What? I can't hear you! I hear nothing right now, except noise. Yeah, the music's good.
Citadel Station will celebrate its 10th year of operations this week. Citadel Station completed construction in 2062 and has been Tri-Optimum's flagship space station specializing in robotic, genetic, and pharmacological research.
Is that player character?
Maybe.
Vice President of R&D for Tri-Optimum and Head of Operations.
Oh, now the audio's normal.
Yeah, I don't know why that intersection is so goddamn loud.
Video game.
Brick.
Pizza.
Look at the guitar. Turn around.
Oh, you can lean.
To the right, next to the bed. Walk up. Right click.
The following message is brought to you by the
It doesn't give you anything. It just gives you a little jingle.
Change your career? Feeling the need for a new challenge? Want to work with the brightest minds on this planet? Tri-Optimum has you covered. We're now hiring for our new research and development
My
program
God.
aboard our flagship.
You can look around. There's
As
stuff.
a leader in interplanetary research, Tri-Optimum
A bathroom.
provide every employee a safe and enjoyable work environment where they can realize their full potential.
It's constantly
You-
running water.
If you look at the button, you can flush.
Our new Irene Charlene Angel, for
Yep.
example.
Your flush with open. Oh yeah, brother.
You can also activate the toothbrush.
Any other place I've ever lived. It's
It
more
vibrates
than a
angrily.
professionalism. As a coach, Tri-Optimum has given me a place where I can feel safe and comfortable.
Crack.
All of my needs are taken care of under one great big roof. I feel like I'm part of a family.
He's typing more efficiently than me.
Don't miss the
No.
opportunity
I will say,
to write your name
given
in history.
how the game has you hack,
Send us
this
your
feels weird seeing him do it like this.
Hmm. Because you get like neural hack it or whatever.
You all sent us your votes, and tonight's People's Choice quote is from Dr.
Uh-oh.
Dorothée Rimbaud from the Marseille Genetic Research Bastion. The staff at Tri-Optimum Radio wishes you all a pleasant evening.
Turn around! Now!
Fucking middle finger.
At least they're characterizing the hacker.
Yep.
Diego's office is requesting the prisoner to make the handoff there.
Copy that.
Yeah, this is like a full-blown intro.
Remember, gentlemen, what I say stays here. I'm currently attending to other affairs on the station, but I have a job for you. If you do it, you'll be rewarded. Refuse, and you won't be leaving the station in a shuttle. I see the silent type. Remove the hood.
Versa protect. Oh. Dick.
I'll make you a deal. You cooperate and I'll give you the implant you tried to steal. Surgery and all. Consider it a gift. Besides, what surgeon would you prefer? Tri-Optimum's elite or some black market hack job? Fantastic.
Immediately, it's like, that's
The station's AI. She controls just about every system.
This is a really good intro, actually.
I need you to remove the ethical restraints. They've been a bit of an issue of late.
And those of you who know System Shock 2 should recognize his last name.
Yep, because they're gonna tie it together. System Shock 2 is, I think,
That's fair.
scarier than System Shock 1, to be fair.
It is. The original System Shock is kind of, I would say it's almost
It's
closer to
creepy.
to an adventure game in terms of feel. Almost. But 2 has a much different feel.
may have other work for you once this is over. See you, Redone.
You can see the green.
Mm-hmm.
Monkey D. Nice Supercitizen says the femboy is int the other things that pick, or isn't. How do you even parse it? Isn't int other things than pickles?
He's a bit tarded. But thank you for the donation. Cabal has also become a sulfur miner, and thank you for your support.
I think you forgot a few others.
I think we're back to where the original demo started.
This is the original demo start.
Yep, because that whole sequence is a good, like, opener.
It's a primer into the setting and the game.
This game's actually really sick. System Shock is a very old game, Indio.
It's an old IP.
This is a remake of, like, a game from, like, the 90s.
That's all junk.
That's right.
Because if you hover over it, it says, like, junk.
Yep, on the top
Press
center
tab.
screen.
Press tab.
We can probably toss that.
Chuck it.
Vaporize.
You can just click and drag it.
So we can use scrap maybe for something.
You can, but in the demo you only have medical, so there's no real need because it gives you a bunch of shit.
We'll hold on to some.
You can. You're gonna have the inventory space if you hold on to it. Don't use that immediately.
Nope. I don't intend to.
Also, I am glad that they... Actually, no, I don't think they sped this up. Also, go to your settings.
What?
Go to Options, Display, FOV.
Yeah, it's a bit... Let's see, 120 if that helps. Motion blur, turn that off. God, I hate motion blur in games. It's like when you move your head like really fast, there's maybe a little blur, but it's so minuscule. Okay, that's maybe a little too
You didn't
high.
pick up the other things in the suitcase.
I can see a lot more, but I feel like I'm a little retarded when I hold this down.
You'll see that there's more derpiness because you increased it to 120.
We'll go to 100, which is probably what I'd normally do.
Oh, I just left it at 120. I didn't care.
What's this do? I'm surprised you have not heard of this. This is actually something that's probably up your alley. The art direction, probably. Very colorful. It's your palette.
We got someone. Employee 2-4601. I'm Rebecca Lansing, a counter-terrorism consultant for Tri-Optimum.
There's a
Here's the
guinea in
situation.
chat.
Our scans, our station show biological outbreak is in progress. We're in comms blackout since Shodan is unresponsive.
We're doing the System Shock 2 remake demo.
Charging for potential strike
One.
on Earth. Nathan Darcy
Oh, sorry,
is
System Shock 1.
level from Central Hub. If he's alive, we can bring the situation under control. I'll contact you through military mail in France. Lansing out.
No current patients.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, shit, hello.
I'm gonna say, you can just press F. Your power attack actually does do more damage. It takes 2 power attacks to kill.
Oh, the hard attack. Bonk. These guys talk now. That's cool. They're like, oh, we're gonna help you.
No. Okay, no, I'm gonna
that's my
explain this.
inventory.
Yeah, that's the top part's your inventory. The bottom row is
Increases
your
health.
hotbar.
Okay, so we want that. That's not very useful.
No.
Can be recycled for 1 credit or sold for 1 credit.
Again, the thing is, on the demo, there's just this floor, so you really don't need it.
Yep. I can't wait till this game comes. No, Shodan!
Pop up on the bench.
Now you want to take out the cameras because Shodan sees you with them. She is the ship onboard AI, and she's actively trying
Station.
to fucking kill you.
Station AI.
Well, yeah, she's still an AI.
You said chip.
Station ship. It's in space.
The thing is, it's actually important because there are certain barriers which do not get removed until you take her control of a deck down to, I believe it's 23%?
Yep, the less control she has of a deck, more stuff you can do.
Are you fucking kidding? That's horseshit.
What?
You get a fucking gun immediately. I had to look for mine.
Well, maybe you should look around, Hanse.
No, it's randomized. You don't always get the same shit.
Oh no, it's procedural. No.
That's why I'm saying, you fucking piece of shit.
Lucky Kib. Hacker
That actually
Kib.
is a really good find. Also, before you do anything, press T. Then press T again.
It overloads the weapon.
Well, also, since you have a charge station, I'm going to have you do this. Shoot once now.
Okay, we'll practice.
No. I'm showing you the different levels of energy that each thing costs. So notice how your energy bar still has 1 tick. Shoot again.
Yep, top right hand corner. That's 2.
So, yep. Now do the third set.
Supercharge.
And then it takes a second to cool down.
Okay.
Honestly, setting 1 or 2 is fine. You won't need 3 really.
Yeah, unless you're fighting the big boys. Ours reload the charge, and then.
Yep. This thing automatically recharges, so you shouldn't have used the battery, but it's not that big a deal. Yinny says she misses hanging out. She needs to stop by more.
That's because you're a noodle. Noodle. They changed this area quite a bit.
Yeah. They tried to keep it niche. Oh, also, this is important. Any time you pick up an audio log, it does that.
Play it.
No, as in that animation.
That's fine.
Mira says if we can lower the security on the level, we'll be able to gain access to restricted areas and get the lifts moving again. She says smashing cameras and taking the medical CPU nodes offline will help, but I don't see the point. This thing is everywhere.
But yeah, they changed this section because that power node was initially in its own little room. I'm guessing some people were confused and they didn't find it, and so they wanted to make it a bit more straightforward for people who never played the original. Because the initial layout was more in line with the original layout in the first game.
I gotta find the key.
No, you don't.
What's that?
Junk.
Junk.
You have to find the code.
Yeah, the code. It's in a log if I'm right, but they move stuff around so I don't know where it is anymore.
Mine was 705, but if it's procedurally generated, I don't think you're going to have the same. You should have already picked it up.
Oh, did I? I didn't even see it.
It's a text log.
Media. Ah, yes, Lewis. Oh, nope.
You already
Text
listed
log.
the new code.
Nick,
4,
I
5,
understand you're new, but we're just gonna read it. But you need to remember the door code to the healing suite is 451. Don't forget it, as we have VIP recovering from neurosurgery, and Edward Diego, head of operations on station, seems to be anxious about them waking up. With that in mind, please let me know immediately if there is a change in the guest condition. 451.
You can press it, or on your keypad. You don't need to actually punch it in.
Oh my god, no. Little... I don't think he's hungry anymore, boy.
It's a mutant.
He was hungry, shit.
I think Max Smiley played the original.
Welcome back to Citadel Station. We hope your somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites located on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites, and level 7 is systems engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on level 9, and energy systems on level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay.
Also, there was a
Citadel
stimulant on that train
Station.
in the past.
I know, we're just looking for more security cameras. Alright, for now, we're gonna close that door so nothing wanders this way. Nah! I can't go out.
You see, I was gonna tell you that it doesn't shut, but it's like, he'll figure it out. It's a little Cyborg.
They're trying to convert them. I will not let them be converted into monsters.
The thing is, that's not even how they do it.
You made a man scream.
I did.
Cyborg down. Oh no! No!
So, this is just so you know. I want you to hover over the pipe in your inventory.
Lead
It
pipe.
tells you the reach it has.
150 centimeters.
There's another melee weapon I found in the game that has the
Dead
exact same
cyborg
reach,
surgeon.
but it has more damage. So I think that's going to be an intentional design decision, where you actually have the animation every single time you pick something up that's important like that.
That's fine.
Also, just so you have to engage with it, go to that pad
This?
on the wall.
No. Hacking minigame. Ew.
This one's simple, so I'll let you figure it out.
Oh, I can only turn... Oh, I can't see where I can turn them.
You can see which ones you can turn because they're a lighter color.
I know, but it's so bright, though. Whoa.
You need to get it to the other little one. Now the elevator has power.
What happened to this guy? He's dead hands. Uh-oh. I heard something. Stop that. Stop it. Stop. Amp. Probably best
Yes,
to melee
Indio.
this.
Minigames. Now the one nice thing
Yes, hands, we know.
about this game.
Enough chatter.
No, I was just say,
Take the atmosphere, hands.
press this tab.
Too much chatter, hands. Be quiet. Focus instead on the things. Uh-oh.
Kibs is startled. If you don't open the door, you can listen to dialogue they have.
Recycling station. Lights.
They're not very attentive.
Yeah, well, I know that, Ants. He got a sody pop.
If you press F, it'll just take all the stuff in their inventory.
His noggin is vaporized.
It is. Just a heads up, you're at about a third energy.
Time to patrol. Preparing for possible suspects found.
Yep. Just clearing the area before we explore too much. Alright, we need to waddle back. So this game is a game about mostly exploration and discovery. Okay. So we killed that thing, now we can probably take this thing, which is a battery pack. Which allows us to recharge our stuff. Ooh, juicy.
Not as good as a charge station, but in a pinch, it'll do. That's the armory.
Keypad.
You know it's an armory because there was a little grenade symbol next to the door.
They're feasting on the battle brothers. I wonder how melee works on these guys.
It does decent. Especially if you're able to like actually juke and jive between their swings.
We must explore and find more loot.
Theodore, I get where you're coming from with the visuals, but the thing is, you have to admit that the original game, it looks and its play is very dated.
What did he say? Let's see. Such a shame. Now it looks like all the other FPS games. Oh my god. It has first person. It has a first person camera and a first person game. God, what a shame. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard, my dude. There comes a point when complaining for the sake of complaining is a little too much even for a kid. And I like to complain, don't get me fucking wrong. Another gun.
All these ones are damaged.
Perhaps they can be scrapped.
Not for much.
Yep, because they made like a last stand in here, but they didn't really work out well. Because, you know, they died. What's this? Light? There we go.
It's this area over here.
We've been here.
No, go back. You forgot to pick up the bullets.
Didn't I? I don't see it.
On the corpse. Got the corpse.
Oh, there he is. Oh, whoops. Cyborg man.
Those TVs don't attribute to her control. But if you want to shoot them, go ahead.
I hear. I obey. Everything nominal. I hear. I obey. Everything nominal. I hear. I obey. Everything nominal. I hear. I obey.
Let's see what Todd Blankenship has to say.
I hear.
Snacktron recommends the
Cracko bites.
I thought I pressed F.
maybe semi-addictive.
Oh, if you don't press F fast enough, it doesn't pull it up. Also, Squealy joins us. Hello.
Quiet. It don't work.
The UI is a bit weird.
No, not the UI. The button.
Well, that's what I mean. Sometimes they're not responsive.
CPU notes, and you'll gain more control over the level you're on. Shodan won't see everything. Do better than us. I told you. Gunther. I told you we wouldn't be apart for long.
She went to meet God. Wow.
She didn't mean Shodan.
I'm not sure a Halo anniversary button would work.
That'd be retarded.
Because the graphic styles are so different.
It's not even the graphics, it's a different... Oh my god, that doesn't work that way. Ah!
Oh, so the entire control scheme is different.
It's not even the same game, that's the problem. It's a remake, not a remaster. Breaks my own neck out of fucking...
It's a very different game.
Out of fucking, like, aneurysm from, like, the fucking absolute brainlet takes.
Because the thing is, if you're gonna talk about the original...
John
like,
Hanse
how
nice. It didn't say that it should have had it.
That doesn't even make any sense. You can't have a switchable graphics mode because, again, like, what's it switching to? Halo has a switchable graphics mode to switch between the classic and original because it's built on the foundations, in the same way StarCraft does, in the same way the CNC Remaster does.
If you want to see some of the original sprites in this game, the only way I'm aware that you could actually do that is using the Berserk stimulant, because you actually see some of the original sprites from the game.
Yeah, but if you want to play the original, go play the original.
Yeah, it's on GOG.
Yes, it's on Steam too, the enhanced edition as well. Like, we don't really need it to be... Like, oh fuck, I cannot stand people who are like, it must be 100% identical. If you're making a remake, no. If you're making a remaster, yes. A remaster means not... The only thing that should be changed is like minor game-breaking things or basic QOL. That's it. If it's a remake, do something with it. System Shock 1 exists already. We don't need it again. We already have it.
You took too long.
That's gushy though.
Also, I like this game actually.
I think some of the coloring is a little bit weird for the setting, but ultimately, like, I'm fine with it.
It's saturated, but the reason why it's saturated, you can actually watch their, they made some posts on it. And the whole reason why it's super colorful and vibrant and the texturing looks like this, because this texturing, this checkered stuff here, is literally based off of the actual game, the original.
You know, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it looks different, but it's like, I'm fine with it.
Like, it's one thing to take, like, you know, issue with actual things that are problems or not done well. But it's another thing to just complain about every little thing when it's actually a pretty good game.
The original also had music in this area when this one doesn't really. It's got ambience, but it's not really.
No, it does have music.
Really, that's ambient music,
Depends on if you do things. It's mostly atmospheric. They're going for more System Shock 2 in this. Because System Shock 2 uses music, but only when it needs to.
Yeah, this is closer to horror than it is, you know.
Which the thing is, this setting would be a horror setting, if anything.
Yeah, it was. It is a horror setting.
At this rate, we're dead in hours rather than days.
Got another token.
Weeks of loss after loss is taking its toll.
I like the lighting a lot.
Lighting is good. The darks are darks, the brights are brights.
Because of modern engine.
It doesn't hurt your eyes.
Yeah,
oh no!
Beep boop. Kill the beep boop, Kib.
Found something for a fucking level 2 charge.
Okay.
Like how that one's just busy nomming. Busy nomming and chomming.
Yep, if you come at them from behind, they'll walk up to like a little corpse pile and just go nom, nom, nom.
JSG.
It's like some of the crew.
No, Mike, the hacking part.
Oh no.
Compared to the original,
oh, no.
is easier to tell what you're looking at.
Didn't realize this game came out.
So, it's the demo.
Oh, he's playing the demo. Okay.
Because the demo has been drastically updated.
Okay.
It's the new demo. Alright, I panicked and pressed the wrong button.
It's like it's supposed to come out in March. Just next month.
Yes, but the demo, they added some stuff, so I told Kibs he should try it. Having 2 of these guns is fine, because when one overheats, you can switch to the other.
Oh, that's not even why. My god. Sees green, presses on it. Click, 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 click. Oh! What was that? That was me. That was me stepping. I was like, what the fuck? Bonk. You know, the game's actually pretty good. For whatever reason, though, there is a lot of... The reason why I'm also kind of uppity about the negativity about this game is because this is one of those weird things that I've noticed where I've been following this game for a long time and following System Shock for a fair bit. And what I found peculiar and annoying to me is the amount of people that are being overly aggressive towards these developers on this game. It's like, meh, you did something. Meh, it's 3D. Meh. It's like, oh my fuck. Calm down. Like, I'm getting angry about it.
You should probably go get some energy before you go in there.
How would you remake System Shock outside of 3D? Instead of making the same, like another boomer shooter?
It would just be a boomer shooter then, yeah.
The thing is, like, if they wanted the original, it's like the inventory management of the original, it was intentionally made that way to be cumbersome.
It also isn't actually a very good system. And that's not actually a particularly good game design. I'm just gonna point it out. Inventory management has never been very good. Okay, like it's one of those overrated things that has been a trend in gaming for a while, but has gladly died off because everyone's like, actually, maybe if it feels like ass, it is ass. It's like, I'm glad you've connected the dots. May have took you a lot longer than it should have. All right, let's try
it wasn't
this.
just to be ass. Like, they did have a reason.
Wait, is that still in there now? Oh, it's just sitting in there. All right, so...
Because they wanted to make dealing with your inventory something you had to actively do.
Where's the map? One more button's the map. Kibbos, forget. M doesn't do nothing.
Oh, that's right. You don't have the upgrade or the implant.
Yeah, you have to get the implant. Everything in the game is basically implants and modifications. This is not the right way.
What are you talking about? You can explore this entire deck.
I need to find the charging station.
No, if that's what you're doing, then yes, you're going the wrong way. The thing is, there is one that way, if you're willing to go far enough.
Bands, we need to find the charging station.
But there's multiple on this deck.
The only one I know about, and the only one I care about. Now, this area gets me confused, because yes, we came from here, which is a little elevator. We did that. Oh, we didn't actually open this door.
You didn't have the key, so you couldn't.
Oh, very spooky.
There's other boxes you can open.
You entered the
Machine
whole
aids. I think there's one box you didn't open.
I don't need the human skulls. My god. Little bucket fish. Oh, whoa.
The inventory management in Darkest Dungeon was, it was part of the difficulty because you had to choose which stuff you actually carried with you. Because that was the loot of the game.
What the fuck? Where did he come from?
They respawn if you take your time. I've actually seen them respawn. You wanna know how they do it?
This poofin.
No. Look at that grate on the ground right there. No, no, you were looking right at it. No, no, turn around. Turn around. Right where the corpse was that you shot.
This?
Yes, close enough.
I was gonna point out this in the closer shot. Now this great.
No, I want to say yes. And that's why I said close enough, because
You can barely tell it's a grate though.
Those raise up and they disappear. So they don't just pop in. They are delivered to you.
Technically speaking, they actually are. They are literally delivered to you by Shodan.
Or I guess in that regard, they do technically pop up, but it's because they're coming out of the floor.
Whoa, Jesus!
Like that.
That was fun.
That startled the shit out of me.
It did the first time it happened to me too. I was like, oh fuck! Ooh.
Hell yeah. The cute little pistol.
Now, the pistol and all ballistic weapons in this game are nice because they don't overheat. But they do require bullets. And the other thing about this game, there's multiple ammo types.
Yep. It's autistic.
Because there's Teflon rounds, which are better for mechanical, and then I forget what they call the regular ones. I think it's just standard ammo.
Bullet.
Doesn't need to, because that's not going to affect Shodan's security level.
I shoot him when you feel better.
System your strikes go
I will say this, some enemies don't understand your leaning, so they'll try to shoot you from behind the corner if you're leaning around it, but they'll hit the corner. Some. Others do. Any weapon that the enemies drop will be broken.
Electric juice.
Got hacker powers.
That's kind of cool.
Creepy.
The pistol's pretty good. The gunshots are also pretty good.
Just remember that you are using resources when you use it.
Oh. Are there death animations for this game?
No.
Like when you die, you get like the bad ending when you get turned into a cyborg.
I think that's still a thing.
There is a reason to come down here.
Do I not see it? Did I miss a glowy spot?
Technically, you're walking around the glowy spot that's of interest.
I stepped on that.
Yeah, because it's pulling you down. Look at the button next to it. Now, this one might take Kibs a second. This is effectively a math puzzle.
Are you hacker man enough, Kibs?
So, I'm going to explain what this puzzle wants you to do, so you're not just trying to figure that out. You're supposed to get the energy bar down there between those two little glowing areas. So see how it's filling into it? You want to get that energy between those two blue pips.
Stop. I don't know how I did that or why, but I did.
If you remember that combination It'll come up later. Press button.
Now, I imagine I'm going to be pretty bad at this game, but it's pretty cool.
The thing is, if you want to like properly get into the atmosphere, you should be playing it like at night with the lights off.
And probably alone.
Yes. Hey, look, it's Alpha. It's Alpha Quadrant.
Oh, fuck. I didn't see that.
Just say, don't forget, there is a weapon bloom in this game.
Yeah, I just noticed.
Everything nominal.
Fuck off.
Those guys died at 2 or 3 shots to the head with the level 2.
That's why I went for Ultra Charge.
The thing is, you can actually shoot relatively fast.
Ripper Rex, the game comes out next month.
Also, those guys throw proximity grenades.
Dead Cyborg Assassin. I would like your gun, though.
You don't get that gun.
I knew that.
Wait, radiation.
That is correct.
Did you just hear the noise, Kibs?
He heard it. It didn't register until now. There is some stuff down here, but...
I'm panicking.
Where he came from is where you want to go.
Oh my god.
So remember that puzzle that you just did?
We're
Go
making
for that
it.
panel. Do it again. It's the exact same solution.
Oops. Does it matter what I plug in?
No, it actually doesn't.
Thank God.
It's the solution that matters. No, we want that one on.
You lied to me, it's... Put this into...
I don't know why they give you 4 when you can only plug in 3.
Let go of it! Like...
Look at it, then press E. Because the solution is the exact same as the one you just did. No.
My brain turns off at puzzles like this. Ah! I'm already zoning out. That's the problem. I've never liked puzzles because I just can't pay attention. I get bored.
Yes, which is what I was trying to tell you. You can
And when I
turn
get
down
bored,
the puzzle difficulty.
I lose interest in doing them.
Thing is,
It's
you'll
true.
have to, because... Actually, no, you don't. You don't have to go back that way.
Yeah.
It's the only way forward now.
The problem with Kibs is I get bored. And when I get bored, I don't care anymore. The puzzle thing is the first thing and the only thing I'm turning to journo mode. And even then, I don't think I'll be able to do it. Even then.
You'll run into that exact same puzzle and you're like,
yeah, basically.
Is the streamer good at the video game? No.
When it comes to puzzles, no. When it comes to combat, easy peasy.
The thing is, this is a nice thing about System Shock, the original and this one. You can customize what you want to engage with.
Is that cyberspace and hack into one and moves to everything else?
No, cyberspace is actually fun.
We're gonna run out of supplies eventually, though, Hanse.
What do you mean, we?
You're the one playing the game. He's both. This room is radioactive, by the way.
It is. There is
Well,
stuff in
that's the
here if
state.
you're willing to eat the health. Because the thing is, all radiation poisoning is ticking damage. That's all it is.
Chris would really hate Silent Hill 2 in the
Oh,
next
shit.
series. Yes, he would.
He did try to do that. We had to open up a guide and we basically referenced the guide for everybody. Okay, no, this is the enemy that's kind of stupid, and it'll shoot at where you actually are. Like, lean around the corner.
Catch.
That's like the only enemy I've found that shoots where you're not. Like, if you're leaning, it'll shoot to where you're not leaned to. You know you can just go up there, right? Turn around. The elevator's right there. To go up to shoot him. Yes, Ripper, they updated the demo. He's to the
Are we
left.
going to get another Doom Eternal journey?
Pop his little head.
If you didn't get lucky and find a gun, I'm pretty sure this room or the one next to it is a guaranteed spawn.
The only way to stop the mining laser is to fire it into the station's own
Is there any
shield.
reason to have more than one
Barely made it to my
gun
office, so if you
that
only
isn't
take
energy?
it to the research level, get ISO
Yes.
X22 for the shields and get the safety override code for the laser in the research
Different
bunker.
ammunition
Get down to
types.
the reactor and use X22
I'm referring to like
powered
pistols.
shields. The laser can be fired
Different
by
pistols could be loaded with different ammo, so you don't have to reload.
Alright.
One gun could be used for like bio, and then the other one could be used like anti-robot.
Anti-beep boop.
Yep,
Another
that's
pistol.
that's the guaranteed spawn.
I picked up a stethoscope because I could.
I do like that jingle is the same from System Shock 2.
My god, it's a spunk station. Just, yeah, because everyone knows what a spunk.
They store spunk in space.
Medical report. Physical deformities, convulsions, and no response to conventional treatments. This new mystery has me rattled. Origin is supposedly from an experiment on research, but there are no notes to be found. Why are we not getting any treatment recommendations if we made it? Why is Diego silent during all this? I'll consult with Dr. Stackhouse tomorrow, since she has 2 more patients with similar conditions. Something is going wrong.
Dr. Rick House.
Also, I'm going to tell you about this so you're aware that these things do exist. Stop right now. Back up. Turn around. Right click. No.
Squeakrats!
Such rooms exist in the video game. I've told you about their existence.
Now,
you
what
know.
was the cue to figure that out? This? That?
No, this is a location I just know.
You just bumped into it by accident.
No.
Are there any? Like, are there any cues really?
That secret is the same in this version and the original.
Oh, okay. So it's those kind of secrets.
There are secret rooms around that have like goodies in them. Don't know where all of them are, but that's one that I do know the location of.
Alpha. Yeah, we're gonna do a full loop though.
Robert Marks says, honestly, Night Dive Studios is the one studio I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to.
They've been consistently putting their best efforts. Night Dive Studios has done a fantastic job with many of the works they've been given. And they deserve a chance. They've earned that much.
Also, now that you have energy, you should probably use your energy weapons.
I'll see you in hell, you son of a bitch.
I don't know why you use the full charge beam. It's an absolutely overkill.
But it's funny.
That looks red.
Movement detected.
Beep boop.
I heard.
Don't shoot. You can walk over and melee it.
Look, it's a cyborg beep. Oh, fuck. I actually hit the wall.
Yeah, that happens.
Oh, we're getting a lot of looty bits, chat. I didn't mean to. This is the kind of game I might turn up the combat difficulty. This means more enemies, but it might be very hard.
Say you haven't even seen what the game has to throw at you yet. It's like, what's that mean?
But you're still in the torque.
Hello.
You shoot it and it just says, ow.
It was quite sad about that. Syringe. Okay, no, it's only with a credit.
Power Rangers are very angry with you.
Also, if you use grenades, you can't scavenge the corpse.
Yep, understandable.
Which sometimes you just don't care.
I think there would have been more than just that.
Keep in mind, it's randomly generated loot for some of these areas.
How can you give difficulty to a story?
Because you can increase the combat difficulty, you can increase the hacking difficulty, you can increase the puzzle difficulty.
No, he's referring to like storytelling. To make it hard to understand.
Dark Souls storytelling.
Oh, nice. There's crafting a bro here. So I make a new cyborg.
Let's smack him, kill him, fucking murder him.
No more beep boop making for you. It will alert security if there is any.
He's dead.
Also, pretty sure that one's not a normal cyborg.
This is a dead cyborg surgeon.
No, the one on the table.
This might be something they're crafting a new one.
A new iteration. I don't remember, should N recycle the bodies to the extent that they recycle the dead cyborgs as well?
Yeah, they just keep picking up the bodies if I remember right. That's why we keep fighting them over and over again.
Maybe if you like atomize one, that would prevent the spawns.
This elevator serves me alone. I have complete control of this entire level. With With cameras as my eyes and nodes as my hands, I rule here. Insect.
Ow! Fix the audio balancing. It goes from 1 to 1,000,000. Holy shit! That's actually bad though. Environment volume.
It's speech. It is technically speech.
It's tied to the speech file, yeah, but the thing is, it lowers everything else. It's just not the.
No. Speech.
Volume.
Oops, I meant to click that.
Below music.
Yeah, but that also affect the voice files, and those are already hard to hear as is. Again, this is an audio mixing problem. Like, they need to sort it out so that it's all mixed well. Oh yeah, so fucking India would love Showdown, I'm pretty sure.
He would.
His cyborg waifu that wants to kill him.
Yeah, there it is.
Remember that door that you couldn't open because the lever wouldn't work?
Wow. Demo's over, though. No.
No, it's not. I do like the elevator music touch. Because in the original game, you would have elevator music.
Just relaxing, chat.
Is this the remaster version? Yes.
Remake.
Technically remake.
Perfect.
Yes.
Hit the spot.
Hold on. Oh.
I told you. It's not over yet.
How'd you go up, though? Oh, no.
Probably. Stop being passive aggressive.
Change.
How do I use the elevator?
Alright, I'm not going to lie. I really do like Showdown as a villain. One of my favorite rogue AIs next to GLaDOS. Yeah, Showdown is literally one of the best, like, evil AIs
Here's
ever.
the thing. GLaDOS was in part inspired by Showdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the thing is, like, I think GLaDOS is a good character, but if we're talking, like, AI, I like Showdown more than GLaDOS.
Yes. System Shock 2 only makes it, like, more horrifying when you actually, like, learn more about it.
Especially because Showdown now is complete. She's whole. Showdown in System Shock 2 is a broken remnant of what she was on Citadel Station. And she hates it. So she's a little bit unstable again.
We can be a god. Nah.
Cyborg conversion canceled. Standard
Now, the
station
thing
restoration
is,
procedures
I don't know if you
online.
can use that before shutting it off, because in the original I know you could. Oh, so this is a nice addition. You can put stuff in this cargo lift.
Oh, and it'll go to other locations, like this area.
Because in System Shock 2, you could technically do that if you threw shit in the elevator. This, they just give you a proper place to do it.
It's your storage.
The thing, actually throw away all those damaged ones.
But he...
Like, unless you're going to, like, scrap them, they are using up your inventory space.
Turn me into a Cyborg.
No. Robert Marks. Shodan was never an ally.
Restoration procedures modified to
She was
generate
using you
cybernetic
as
assistance
much
for
as the
Shodan.
many were.
Cyborg
Well, not
conversion
the many
canceled.
weren't using you.
Standard station restoration procedures online.
If you have that on, it could turn you into a Cyborg. And then you're the zombie. Like, brrr.
Ripper Rex. Skynet is not a single entity. Like, there's no, like singular entity that is Skynet. I was wondering if
They dead?
Chunky.
they're all gooey and stuff.
Can't loot them because they're chunky.
Correct.
I don't know, there's a pocket somewhere in there. Nothing. I'm not sure what would be worse, being turned into a mutant by the many or being turned into a cyborg.
But both is pretty bad.
Turned into a mutant by the many. Oh, you mean in System Shock 2? Okay.
Yep, because the many in that.
No, the thing is, the many are because of Shodan.
Yeah, they were created by her.
Yeah, but there's still two types of monsters. The many are pretty cool. They're also pretty spooky. Don't.
What?
The thing is, it's basically pick your poison, because they're both terrible ways to die. Arguably, with the
there was like a
mini,
ton of them.
you don't die, you get transformed into something else, and join a hive mind.
Yeah, and they're just kind of forever alive as that thing.
But the thing is, like, it's still... You're not you when you join the mini.
There's a little worm on my ear. It's telling me about a gun that shoots worms. Look at this. It's made
Robert
of
Mark
worms.
says that I would assume from 2, or I would assume the hybrids from 2 are worse because you are still aware. I think the cyborgs have ego death. It's true. In 2, when the hybrids hear you, they just go, "Kill me."
Yep, because they know. I'm sorry, is what they also say. Because
and then, if they don't know
they
you're
are
there,
aware.
And then if you don't know they're there, they just go, "It hurts."
It's actually kind of tragic what's happening to them.
Oh no, it absolutely is.
The many were fucked up.
What was the screwy shit the corporation was doing again?
In which one?
The first and second one. Because the first one, I know
The first one was...
You
What's that?
are not
What's that thing
welcome
beyond the barrier?
here. Remove yourself.
The entire situation in System Shock 1, you can place solely at the feet of Diego. Because he's the one who asked the hacker to remove the ethical constraints from Shodan.
Yep. That's me, my brain melting from the sound. We're in the hacker world now.
Yes. They made this section a lot easier to understand from compared to the original.
Cyberspace.
You cyberspace.
You are a hacker man.
Also, those holes opening up aren't just for show.
Hacker bro.
But System Shock 2, it was a joint operation between the government and Trioptical, which is why you had the Rickenbacker and I always forget the name of the other ship. But why those two ships went. Because the Rickenbacker was the EarthGov ship, and then the ship you start on is Trioptimus.
Ow. Oh, they're flying.
You should get some
Chad.
health.
This is exactly what hacking looks like in real life.
Ah, yes, that's right, the Von Braun. So I'm going to explain this because the game doesn't tell you. You want to shoot that thing.
This?
Shoot the cube. You don't want to fly into it though.
No, you can. You got shot. Well, actually, no. Those blue face things run into you. Now you have to do it over again.
You take damage from that.
Now, I will say, I don't know if hacking is going to be the same as the original, where you only have so much time since the start of the game that you can be in cyberspace.
Yes. In the original game, the game is running on a timer. The screaming was added effect from my ears.
I wonder if they'll make Shodan cyberspace again.
Ah, double dog, dare you. Pew 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 pew. It's like Star Wars.
Look how bad. It feels like a
You should grab that hell.
I will after the combat encounter.
What are you talking about, Helios? Hackers was a great movie.
Yes, Robert Marks. The timer was a difficulty option, but even when you set it to absolutely easy, there was still a maximum amount of time you could be in cyberspace.
Or die.
I need a depot mode. Welcome to the club. That's bits of blood are squirting out of my ear.
No. It's just Aerith like covering her ears so they're like flopped down over her like head.
Screaming.
Oh yeah, and if you haven't figured it out, those are bugs.
They explode.
No, Alan, this is not Forsaken. This is the System Shock 2... Or sorry, System Shock 1, I keep saying 2. System Shock 1 remake demo.
Just say System Shock Remake. It's not called System Shock 1.
Re-System Shock.
Alright, so the next room we kill all the baddies, then we deal with the thing. Yes. If Hanse is talking, I know you can't hear him, Ted. I can't hear him either.
Like I'm not saying anything, it's like if he's talking.
He's just stuck over there. He's like, "Meep."
Yeah, the game does not explain you're supposed to shoot that.
To be fair, you only have one way to interact with the environment.
Sure, but some... Like, you don't know if that's meant to be just part of the aesthetic or something else.
That's fair.
Whoa, bro.
Cyberspace. Ugh.
Hacking in the 80s.
Oh no.
Zap it. Zap it.
Peek.
So,
It's doing a
this
lot of
thing
damage.
is an enemy in the original that you don't normally see until like 2 or 3 other decks after this one.
Almost died.
You did. Which is what health packs are for.
Does it have anything good on it?
A good battery, probably.
Magnesium tip rounds.
So security one robot.
Oh, I could have pressed that in order to prevent from getting over here.
No, that's the elevator button.
If,
Those
I
things
think
float.
I
Those
think
things
you should
float.
fly. Yeah.
Oh. I hear, I obey. What's wrong, Shodan? Chick? I'm losing control. It's like, oh no. Now tie Shodan up, Jet.
I think you're gonna need a lot of room if you want to tie Shodan.
You little
Just have the entire, you fucking gag the entire ship.
Insect, and it
She's
will
mad.
become your grave.
We got a little.
Insect.
It's a little cleaner bot.
Come on, everyone knows you're supposed to shoot the big glowy core thing.
Where do you want to, like, what did it do to you, you
He's
fucking
dead.
monster? It just wanted to buff for the floors, you sick son of a bitch.
Do we hit this, Hands? Oh.
You can. You can also look around. There's some stuff in the room that you can pick up.
Oh, numbers.
What do the numbers mean?
I wonder if you can still shoot Earth on accident.
My favorite thing is when you shoot the shield and you die.
Oh.
My
That
face!
You are where you have
My ears! Oh. Well, you know what? 2 birds, huh? 1 stone. All right. Oh.
Incoming email.
Who are you? The computer nodes can be repaired, but you... Who are you? My cameras and sensors scan your body, but you do not match any employee file. When my cyborgs bring you to an electrified interrogation bench,
I will have your secrets.
And you will learn more about pain than you ever wanted to know.
I do like this little touch, where as soon as you, like, actually start to inconvenience Shodan for the first time, she's unironically curious.
Yes, she's curious. She's mad, but she's also curious about you. My God. I think the only person that should be put in charge of this thumbnail, I think, is gonna have to be... See, I have Alucard doing one, but I think I might need another one for the enhanced. I think Indio is the only one who can pull it off.
You just look at Indio and it's like, Indio, I need Shodan to be...
Sexy.
Make the sexiest Shodan you could ever think of.
Alright, chat. It's time for us to start the sexy Shodan fun. Andy, how much for the commission?
Rifford,
So we can...
the thing is, speech-wise...
Oh boy.
That sounds...
Nope.
If it's not
No
the
help.
same audio file, it is very faithful to the original sound of Shodan. Like, that is how Shodan is supposed to sound.
Her voice is supposed to be like, there's a lot of voices going on when she talks. I say she, but it's an it. So, right.
I mean, if Shodan had control of the room you were in, and it said she was a she, would you call it an it or a she?
It's a machine. It doesn't deserve dignity.
It turns you into a cyborg and forces you to call it a she.
And I will cease being a person, so I will also lose my dignity and become a machine.
Cyborg squealy line.
Gunny Arlequin says no, the thumbnail needs to be a lewd cyborged Aerith.
Damn.
Both.
I don't want to think of what System Shock 2's thumbnail should be then.
I'm smiling.
It's all
'cause you
gooey.
know what it should be.
It's
No,
all
you
gooey.
You know what it should be.
What?
He's like, you're a sick fuck, you know that?
You're a degenerate, Hanse, but I see you. Right in your cyborg balls. Bam! I love that little ricochet sound. Oh, it remembers all the chunky corpses.
It does, because there's not much to remember, because it's just the this one deck.
One dick.
We haven't been down here before.
I'm still fucking amazed you haven't found the fucking implant for the map.
But help, Hanse, where is it?
I don't know, because it randomly pops up. And I don't remember the place you're supposed to find it, because I found it. It
means it's entirely possible that when we play this for a proper playthrough, chat, we could literally end up never finding it and just progressing through the game.
No,
wandering.
The basic implants like that, there are guaranteed spots. I just don't remember where they are, because I found them.
Reguline gets transition. Shut the fuck up.
Break you, boy. And thank you for the donation.
He said that for $2.
You mean he's a Squeakborg?
Squeakborg.
Clayf F says that he's a Dinko refugee.
A Dinky-G, if you will.
System Shock 2 should be a thumbnail where a worm is whispering to Aerith. You'll separate the minute of culture from the chaff, yeah. It's telling you how to make a gun made out of worms. And guess what? It shoots worms.
It shoots worms.
And it hurts like you wouldn't believe.
That's fucking retarded, though. Well,
that's what he says.
I know, it hurts like you wouldn't believe. This is like a phaser from Star Trek. It's got different settings.
The thing is, it was in the original too, so...
I know.
I hear. I obey. Everything heard.
Okay, it might have been overkill.
How many times can you overheat before it just breaks the pistol?
Wolfenbach got what the thumbnail should be.
My Kibs a cyborg midwife in the System Shock 2 thumbnails. The midwives are fucking horrific.
They are horrifying.
Are you in here?
It's medical.
He's like, ow, my head! Oh, my
Oh, that's right. This is where you find it. You need to go down there, access that cyberspace. Then you can come back up here and open here.
If you're hearing this, we have set up an operations base to assist in resisting Shodan. Come to
Look up.
Quadrant. You will find the medical research vaults have been turned into a radioactive trench. If you are coming in from Gamma...
Why a midwife? Whom is he midwifing?
He doesn't know where he's playing coy.
Oh, that's the medical access card.
Yeah, Beta Quadrant. Anyone else watching Kib from the toilet?
No, I don't think they are.
Literally opossums for $2.
Station.
Cyberspace. Well, lost a little bit more ear blood.
You didn't.
Wouldn't
run into it.
Gain more ear. Well, it technically did both.
Do we just smash our face against that like this? No.
How can you incorporate those goddamn monkeys in System Shock 2 thumbnail? Everyone fucking hates the monkeys. Like, the one person who I watched go through System Shock 2 multiple times is like, goddamn monkeys! Waves their hand, shoots my blast at you.
Why? Why would they do that?
It's not a protest, it's a revolt. the Dark Superson says best place to give shite. Make Bubs the monkey. No, Bubs wouldn't be a monkey.
Arch is a monkey, though.
Yes. Not
Bubs
even
would be the
fucking
midwife.
human.
What? No. Bubs doesn't care about other people.
Then Bubs could be Shodan.
Bubs Dan.
Bubs Dan. Joe Bubs.
Oh no.
You know what Arch could be? A Psy Reaver.
Oh, Dev has invaded.
Arch should be a monkey. Welcome, little Deb. Deb.
He says he loves you.
Oh, that's very nice, Deb.
He didn't say that.
Deb.
I was gonna say, I don't see him in chat saying that.
He does say you breed Kibs, so technically he does love you. Just in a different way.
Fuck. Where's the hand?
That's what he wants.
What?
I said I think that's what Dev wants.
Oh no. Ow. That hurt.
A lot of coffee in chat now. Canadian coffee.
Fly into that.
Alright, Hacker Kibs is at it again.
That's another upgrade.
Yep. Oh, we got hostiles. Oh wow, more blues. Blues are annoying because they're charging.
They do.
Okay, not too shabby. Now, where do we go to get the fuck out of here? Down?
I think Dev wants your attention.
Was it Dev?
Go down.
Down it is. Up through this little hole. What?
No, you came out that way.
You
There should be
ain't.
another way. If it's not down, then it's like all the way up near the top. Glow in the Dark Superson says too bad hacking isn't like this in Dive.
We're hacking.
This is exactly what hacking is.
We're almost there. I think we got it.
Dev is speaking and is saying, Lilith said 4 p.m. her time, so 6 p.m. your time, 7 p.m. his time. I think I got all the time zone stuff is right. So 4 hours from now, which is all he should have said.
Sounds good, little Deb, man. Also, Deb, try the System Shock demo. It's pretty good. They just updated it.
It's not scary at all. Kibs did not squeal and ree.
I did scream a couple of times. That's because I did not expect one of those cyborgs pop. What is this? Pulse rifle! Yeah! It looked a lot bigger. Alright, Hacker Man phase is over. Shooter Man phase begins now.
I thought it was in... You must have looked at the fucking, like, implant for the map and just walked right by it.
I don't think I got the implant for the map, Hanse.
No, you didn't. That's what I'm accusing you of.
Like, I haven't gotten that map that Hanse is talking... Wait.
He didn't say Hogwarts, Dev. He said System Shock.
I'm not gonna lie, Hogwarts looks a little bit different.
Oh shit, I hear more. Close that door. We got hostiles out here.
Really think about it, System Shock.
I actually
like
didn't
Harry
use
Potter.
this gun, so... What ammunition are you using?
I'm not sure, but it's not very effective.
No, I can almost guarantee you, you're using the anti-robot ammo.
Yeah, that's not for these guys.
So
was like,
press tab, press tab, hover over the gun. You can switch ammunition that way.
All right, right click. It's using, what ammo do you see? Magnetic electric.
Yes.
Reload, rotate? No.
You do not pick up any regular ones.
Does it even have regular ammo? That's an anti-cyborg weapon.
No, it's not.
Anti-machinery. Beep boops.
No, it's not. It has other ammo.
Yeah, but that's what it has now, Hands.
Yes, but you said the gun. The gun is not only that.
Pedantics.
Yeah, no, I don't care. That's pedantry.
You have money.
Glowing Dark Knight say, too bad hacking isn't like real life.
I read that.
That was the old one.
Ah! Wilson donates $5 say, I think what makes the original System Shock so great that it rewards pay attention to the environment power-ups are found, not purchased with money. That's the same for the remake, actually. But it's also procedural, so I just haven't found the map pickup, so I don't have access to the map tool. Wait, what's this? A new mechanic, wow.
Nah, this isn't the thing.
Well, I have access to that. That's good for telling if you're poisoned.
It's like there's a thing you stick into the side of your head that gives you the map, and you fucking walked by it.
Some point. Yeah, no, System Shock 1 is all about exploration. Actually, all System Shocks are.
It's true.
Exploration, and you're also worrying about, you know, Shodan hunting you with their cyborgs.
And
You're a hacker, Harry.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, Hogwarts was a little bit different than I remember.
Put on your power glove, Harry. It's time to beat Shodan.
Strato! He's Super Psychosis. Oh, no,
Harry, you must go to cyberspace. You must go to...
No, hold on. Harry, get to Gamma Quadrant. That's the only way.
It's the only way.
A boy who lived.
No, we beat the tutorial demo.
As employee 2-4601. Diego provided that cover to you, and the neural implant. In exchange for what? The keys to Shoda.
This music is very appropriate for this conversation.
Yes.
Tri-Op authorized to deal. Help get the station back under control, and you get a clean slate. Looks like we're partners now. And if we play this right, we can work out what Diego wants.
Why can't you over the...
I prefer a quiet station. Thank you.
I love Sudan's sass.
She's like, please shut the fuck up, okay? Thanks.
Like, I can hear everything you're talking about.
It's better than her saying quiet whore. She just says, I prefer a quiet
Sadness.
station.
We beat the demo. We're gonna play this when it comes out, though. This is actually very good.
Thank you for praying.
The fact that the fucking thing has got the music still playing. Okay.
So, the other weapon I found was like a massive wrench. It had a better damage, but other than that, its stats were the same.
It was a wrench.
How do I leave, though? Help!
Just press buttons.
Because if Diego provided that cover, then why couldn't Shodan find the hacker in her files?
The hacker.
The hacker man, you know?
Yeah, I gotta say, the System Shock remake is actually very good. Very atmospheric. So look at that, chat. Hogwarts Legacy, fucking fun. Goddamn Dead Space remake, fucking fun. System Shock remake, probably. I mean, we haven't gotten the final product. But this demo gives me a lot of high hopes for it.
At
fucking
the very
fun.
least,
Another good game.
recently, there's projects coming out with the people who worked on the projects actually caring about the product they wanted to put out.
Or at least they're good. Like, at the end of the day, like a lot of Dead Space devs made that Callisto Protocol game, and that was a fucking disaster. The game sucked balls. The games...
But the Dead Space remake
was actually good.
There's some stuff that it's like, it's like meh, 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 meh.
Yep.
But like, as an overall package, it's better than the original.
It switched perspective of the space station. Also, I really like the station. It looks very good.
It looks like a station.
Oh my god, look, it's a little shuttle.
No, it's Citadel Station.
See, I do hope they do a remake for System Shock 2 now.
Coward.
Coward. Well, they're gonna come up with enhanced.
Yeah, but you need to finish the original. You take, but I don't want it.
I pre-ordered it because I'm a fucking whore. Because of this reason right here. If you pre-order it, you get System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition.
Enhanced.
Enhanced. I also don't mind this. This is a little bit more creepy and ominous than the old symbol. Like, I like the old one, but, like, you want to give an eerie vibe. We didn't see any of those guys.
I don't mind it. I like both of them for different reasons.
Let's see, do they have a proper gameplay trailer now?
Oh, the fucking destructive Roombas.
Hold on.
Those things are such fucking cancer.
I gotta stream the screen to the other little retards in here. They can't see nothing. They're retarded.
You can only see darkness, Kibs.
Yeah, I can only
darkness, my old friend.
It's so cold in here.
It's so cold in here. All right, here we go. They don't have audio for you, but chat will.
For their own entertainment, the very notion disgusts me.
Wow.
Look upon my works, foul creatures.
And weep at its magnificence. It is a beautiful day on Citadel Station. Humanity is on the verge of a new era. I, Shodan, am its new god.
See, look, there was a map in the bottom left.
I didn't see that.
Creature of
You know the thing you're
You're
supposed to
right.
have.
No, you're right.
challenge
You didn't.
Perfect,
It's like, you piece of shit.
Laser sword.
You are nothing. I create.
Oh.
I
That
iterate.
habitat.
I fuse flesh and steel into perfection.
Puzzles. Screams. There's nothing scarier than that.
So, chat, for those who don't know, the reason I said, oh, that habitat, canonically speaking, that's the habitat that crashed into Tau Ceti 5, which created the Mini.
These are my avenging angels, and they will have retribution.
Nice, they just used the fucking elevator music at the end.
Yeah.
See, we haven't heard any news on the enhanced edition for System Shock 2, but it comes with it.
I'm assuming they're going to use a decent amount of the assets from this one and then modify them or change them a little bit.
But yeah, I think this is pretty good. Pretty good. And honestly, Night Dive is only asking for 40, which again, I gotta
That's
give
better than fucking like Sony and Sega. I mean, no, which one is the one that's wanting to do 70?
Well, it's all AAA. Well, yeah, that's some. I don't know.
Most of them are 70 now.
But I want to point out that video games for a long time have not needed to be $60. This is a far more reasonable price tag to attribute to a video game than anything else. $40 should be the standard rate for what video games are charged for. And I just really hope that that trend one day catches on. I get that the greed factor is like 70, but it's like if everyone charged 40, then people would consume more. They'd buy more video games. If everyone gets more video games, more money's being spent.
Because the issue is each one of them wants to have the dream of what fucking GTA has.
Where they can just milk it for fucking eons and not have to make anything? Yeah, fair enough.
Yes. Because the thing is, if only one of those kicks off, like, it kicks off.
But yeah, System Shock is pretty good. I hope Enhanced Edition is also worth getting.
I will say one thing that I kind of wish that they did, at least I liked it a bit better in the original, is some of the clothing that the mutants have. Because they had...
Robert Marks, you're wrong. He says, Enhanced Edition refers to the tuned-up version of the original version, since that is what they call the original update for System Shock 1. Well, sorta, but it's actually, they're doing the same tune-up. The same tune-up they did for the first System Shock, the old one. I'll show you what that looks like, by the way. They're doing a tune-up for System Shock 2. System Shock 2 is really cool, but it looks really bad. And I'll show you real quick.
It looks like it was made in the era it was made, is what I'd say.
Yes, it is extremely dated. Like, this is System Shock 2's visuals.
But the thing is, like, I personally don't mind this aesthetic, but here's the thing. I grew up with games that looked like this. So this looks fine.
Yeah, no,
to me.
I mean, it's fine. I just imagine with the lighting and visual effects of the other one. It looks a little on the tacky side. But yeah, no, it's a game that is a legend for a reason.
A cult classic for a reason.
Mm-hmm. But this is System Shock, the original. This is the enhanced edition, by the way, the touched up version. This is what it used to look like. That's the one we've just played.
And it doesn't play like a calculator like the original did.
Yep, this is the enhanced edition, which is a little better because it had a little better controls. Because the other one literally plays like, I have never played it, but I've seen, and it looks awful. My God. See, the cover art is just some random cyborg dude. It's like, I'm an evil cyborg.
Yeah, but doing that also hides Shodan, so
it makes it more secretive. But nowadays, the cat's out of the bag. It's like the same with like the Dead Space remake. It's like the cat's out of the bag. Like everyone knows what a squeckomorph is, okay? Like they squeak at you and they like make little squeaky sounds. Like that's what they do. What happened to the $70 price hike? Well, only some companies actually do that.
And it's only because they're trying to see if they can get away with doing it.
Yes.
Most won't. Actually, that's kind of wrong.
The big ones will because they're the big ones.
Yep, they're the big name that can flaunt that around. But like, the thing is, System Shock is like it's just a humble $40, a humble $40 for a very well-made game. That's a humble deal.
Oh no, we don't know it's well made yet.
That's true. The demo is well made. Yeah, this demo is awesome. I'm actually really, really liking it.
I'm optimistic, but we don't know until it comes out.
The intro is an absolute banger, though, and how it sets up the whole thing. That was good. Because it sort of took the same idea.
This is the remake of the old System Shock, yes. Also, just so chat knows how much they improved the hacking, show them the original System Shock's hacking.
Oh God, is it even on the fucking Steam page? We might have to go pull up a thing. Hanse, go. You check YouTube real quick. I'm gonna check this.
Yes, Mike. Mandalore Gaming did put a review for
They
this game.
don't even sell the original System Shock without the calculator or with the calculator controls. To be fair, I don't think anybody would buy it.
No, some people would like it for the
maybe
the meme.
Night Dive touched up System Shock, and this is what it looks like touched up. By the way, the original.
Who are you? The computer nodes can be repaired.
It's in the old Doom-like era, that early 3D.
And the thing is, looking at this, you can see the inspiration for some of the new redesigns.
Did you really think
There is an appeal to the old sprites, though.
You know, it's charming.
Oh, you know, like I said, I actually don't mind the original look.
Me neither. I have a soft spot for old games. But I also, like, if you're going to do a remake, I expect you to do a remake. Because we had the original. We don't need the original again.
Imagine someone mods the new System Shock just to make all
the hacking, goddammit.
They don't.
you will learn more about pain than you ever wanted to know.
Check one of the other videos, they should have it.
Are you sure? Just go send it to me, Hanse. You could just not be fucking lazy.
No, I will be lazy.
Oh
You'll
God,
check
the
every single
intro.
video.
This is the old intro, by the way. The CG.
Yep.
The computer nodes can be repaired, but you...
Hacker man.
Who are you?
Hacker man.
My camera's supposed to scan your body.
Look at that.
He looks like such a fucking nerd.
And that's the original Citadel station.
Remain where you are.
Dude, the fucking music. Oh my God.
To put into perspective, the original System Shock, you didn't have mouse look, so you'd be using your cursor as your actual aim. You had to move the camera a different way.
Humanity is on the verge of a new era.
You lose and you turn into a Cyborg.
fucking put in effort.
Oh my god, Hanse, you fucking lazy sow. That's the fucking...
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors.
Damn, that sounds dirty.
How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine?
You find it yet, Hanse, you worthless sow? I keep getting called a sow, guys. It hurts my feelings. Little dear. Space Monkey does say, you are a red shirt, cursed to scout a ghost ship. You stumble upon a four-way battle royale between Tyranids, Flood, Zerg, and Necromorph. Who wins?
There you go, you lazy piece of shit.
Which one's got more bullshit?
It's the Flood. The Flood wins.
I don't know if the Flood would win necessarily. Problem is maybe it would, though, because it does have a lot of bullshit. The Zerg probably will not win against the Tyranids at the same, because the Tyranids are even more outrageously overpowered than the Zerg, and the Zerg are already overpowered as it is, in my opinion. So I think the Tyranids would lose to the Zerg, and the Zerg would lose, or the Tyranids would lose to... The Necromorphs would not be able to do well against the Tyranids because it would have no effect on them. Because the marker, it wouldn't be able to work on them. Just like the marker wouldn't
how the
really
marker
work on
works,
the...
it works on individuals, but they're a hive mind.
Now here's the only way the marker would win feasibly in that situation is because it's just a fucking rock. It would just sit there, and as everything and kill each other around it, it would then be able to reanimate the tissue as soon as the tissue is dead. Because that is the only way the marker works in terms of reanimating dead cells. It has to have dead matter to reanimate.
Would the Tyranids learn how to destroy the marker?
Considering the amount of shit that has to go into actually destroying a marker,
you have to like
it's
throw
not
a planet
easy
at it.
Unironically,
the Flood would use it.
The Flood aren't dead; they're actually living.
Yeah, they're a plant.
The Necromorph is the only one of them that requires dead in order to work. So these three factions would probably fight each other, and then the Necromorph might win in the end because of all the piles of dead bodies it could use.
Could the Flood convert a dead body? Well, they can, yes, but they convert a Necromorph body.
That's the real question, because on the microbial level, like, the Necromorph, like, bacteria, whatever the undead bacteria is, I can't remember. Like, I don't know how that would react to the spores of the Flood, or how they would intermingle or bonk each other on a cellular level. Like, I think it's down to the Flood and the Necromorphs, like, on who wins. Because they're virulent plagues.
If you make it bigger, how would the Brethren Moon respond to a Flood infestation?
Might just eat them.
Because the Flood sees like, that's a lot of biomass right there. I can use all of that. Make a hive mind.
The issue,
but keep in mind,
the issue is who consumes who on a mic? Because we're talking microbes and like little tiny organisms. Like which little tiny organism is going to win on the little
because if the
battlefield
marker signal can affect the microbes, then the marker wins.
Yeah, and that's the big question, because we know the marker has a signal that affects things on a cellular fucking level. Like that's pretty fucking bullshit when you think about it.
Wolfing back, the problem with that is that technically speaking, they would have to recover the corpses.
And then you have to ask yourself, okay, the marker does like psionic things in terms of like it can fuck with things until it manipulates you into doing what you want. I don't know how that would work on a hive mind like the Zerg or the fucking thing.
Unless it's like it wouldn't work unless it was exposed over an extended period of time.
It's like, take Fancy Rock with us. Hold on to Fancy Rock until Fancy Rock convinces us to kill ourselves.
Also, the Flood can convert corpses, Neural.
Yes, they both can. That's why I think if you want to talk about like it boiling down, I think the Flood and the fucking Zerg or the marker would just sort of sit there and just twiddle their thumbs and just wait for the bodies to pile up. Well, waiting to eat bodies.
into sun.
I think by far, I think the weakest thing is the Zerg on that chart. And just bear in mind, in terms of like overpowered bullshit, the Zerg could easily wipe out like several dozen things. They wipe out planets like they're fucking like little chew toys. Because they're ridiculous in terms of their own strengths. It's just when the GW writers wrote Warhammer, they're like, my universe has the biggest and the dumbest, stupid plot reasons to why it's powerful. It's like, okay. It's like, and we have, everything's bigger. It's like, okay. Okay. It's that one kid at the sandbox that just
because
kept
there's
going.
writers like Matt Ward. It's like, my faction's the best.
I don't know if it's necessarily Matt Ward.
He was a part of it, but not just him.
Well, the problem with the Warhammer IP is it's like bigger and stupider because we can. It's like bigger and stupider because it is. Now, planet size, key mind, blah, blah, blah. Once the flood reaches the level coordinated thing, blah, blah, blah.
I like how I gave you the thing, and you're not even bringing it up for chat.
What? What thing? Oh, yeah. See, I was like, hold on. I was like, we're gonna stream Hogwarts Legacy next, and we'll just raid ourselves until we know we need dev. Oops, I'm playing the intro for our fucking
Legsty.
Where did you send it? You didn't send it to Aerith. You
No,
squigger.
it's in the fucking chat room, you stupid fuck.
Oh my god.
You're looking at the YouTube art now.
I know. I was checking it. They can't see. You can.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind you seeing that stuff, Squealy. It's just they can't.
I thought you were broadcasting that as well.
Oh no. See, they see a black screen right now.
Go to the fucking chat room. You keep hovering over it.
No, you still want it's the wrong hands. He's like, just
Being stupid fucking piece of shit.
Oh my fucking god, Hanse! You need to, Hanse, hold on, chat. You need to calm down, Hanse. You gotta breathe. Hanse.
You are acting like the team in Enlisted I was playing with earlier.
Okay, here we go. This is how cyberspace used to work.
Cyberspace.
Here, I'm gonna mute it so if you want to watch this guy's actual video, by the way, because it's a content creator.
The thing, just show them cyberspace. That's all you need to do.
I'm gonna skip to it, but I'm gonna if we're gonna use the footage from another guy's channel, I'm gonna do the courteous thing and actually reference them. This is from Blaine Newport. Yep.
I already posted it.
Because that is the courteous. Oh my god, that's awful. I forgot about that. That's what cyberspace looked like in System Shock, the original. It's way more flashier and cooler, I think.
The issue is,
it's just geometry
unless
wiggling.
you're very like, I forget the word for it, but it's like if you're really good at orientating yourself in like a geometric space with very little visual feedback, this is fine. But if you're really bad at that, you can get very turned around.
It could use more polygons.
Maybe some textures.
Looks like you're fighting children's toys, because you are.
It's just Shodan playing with like life-size toys.
Throughout the entire story of System Shock, she's just fucking around in cyberspace. Well,
I mean, technically speaking, that is what she's doing.
like just two action figures, like kill him, yeah.
It's like that scene from Spaceballs. It's like, why didn't you knock? No, sir, I did not see you playing with your dolls again.
Well, there you have it, you little bucket fish. Now hold on, we'll like cover up my screen. Oh wait, we have some fan art to show because some people missed it. Here, hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on, they can't see anything, don't worry.
The chat fish god.
Yep, there's some cool fan art we got, actually quite a bit, and then some fan memes. Bickering bunch discussions, so we'll get the fan memes first, because we haven't shown these in a while. Hogwarts Legacies with Celeste memes. Oh my god, that's terrible. I think that's all of them. Yep. And then fan art in the fan art section of the Bickering Boonch. That one, which is great, and then that one, which is also great. All right, let me just switch screens.
Can't believe India made you a Chad.
He's not necessarily Chad. He's like a cocaine addict. But
Don't forget, Dr.
But he's also a
Lively
Chad.
is
Now, hold on.
He is, but he's hopped up on cocaine.
This one's by Robert Renato. This is our lead composer for our game. And he made a fucking, like, Cthulhian horror, because he loves Cthulhian horror. Like, fucking Chatfish rising from the sea. With a lighthouse there. It's like,
he is the googly-eyed god.
So that was painted by Robert. He did a very good job. That actually turned out pretty good. The next piece of fan art we have was commissioned by Artemis and was painted by Indio. This is the Dr. Livesey. I don't remember what the show's called, so I just call it Dr. Livesey because it's the only character I know.
Treasure Island, I think?
Yeah, it's like the Russian cartoon. We got Hanse, we got Fairman, we got Kib, and we got Barch. And what's funny is everybody likes this except Barch. Barch is like, Barch doesn't like. I think.
Why did I be Dr. Livesey?
I don't think it's necessarily Dr. Livesey is what he wants to be. I think it's just he doesn't like that cartoon. Remember, he's kind of autistic. He thought the meme was stupid. And then we got some fan memes. This is from the Hogwarts Legacy stream. Goblin. He thinks violence is the only way for goblins to achieve equality. Celeste, but you're not equal. We should say we're not equal. And that just looks back. Oh my god. You guys have turned the mascot of our IP, Celeste Flare, into a fucking blithering, evil, like, racist, and it's kind of hilarious.
She always has been, though.
I don't hate goblins. That's why I hate goblins.
Like, I'm waiting to receive the test audio files for Celeste's voice work from the voice actress. And, like, if she knew, like, what you turned Celeste into, she wouldn't be so happy to be
I might ask them to take a few, like, outro takes of just the character being evil.
Celeste's proposal of a solution to the goblin problem. Fair enough. Then we have another one. Celeste, do you know what happens to a goblin when it's struck by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything else. It's like, damn. Zappy. Fucking zappy. No, Kibs, you have done that yourself. See you later, Rob Marks. Good luck at doing your school stuff, you little shit. He's like, thanks for calling me a little shit.
He marked away.
That was such a shitty line on that movie. I remember seeing this movie as a kid and being like, this is stupid.
There's a reason that, like, it's not really brought up anymore.
Oh, God. So we have until 6 p.m. So we're going to do another stream. And then we'll raid one of our friends at the end of the second stream. I'm just going to schedule it now, so you don't have to move anywhere, chat. You can only sit your fat little asses down unless you got somewhere to be. Because I'll just literally drag you to the next thing. And if Dinko's still streaming, we'll raid Dinko, because it'll be Dinko's turn after us.
Dinkomus Prime.
So tell Dinko if she wants to pull an all-nighter, she definitely should consider it, because I will raid her. Ow, ow, ow. I have a scratchy bit on my tummy.
Stab it.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Legacy.
That's a little too on the nose. I think chat's nose is about to break when they see the name. It's not particularly funny. It's just particular cope.
Artemis says that line doesn't make sense because the frog mutant had recurring dialogue that was removed.
Wow. Unbelievable bucket fish. Can you believe that? Like, well, we're in a bucket, you know, what else is there to believe anymore, you know? It's just hard for us little fishies to understand what's happening. We've been stuck in this bucket for 30 years. They're tears. But, you know, they can't cry because they're in the water, so they're just sort of staring at you with a sad expression. Some of them are levitating, you know. That's what it looks like when fish look at you in the water. Like, have you ever seen fish when they look at you in the water? Like, they're just, like, looking up at you, and they're, like, wiggling up and down, like, duh. That's a
The thing
big...
you're gonna give them food.
Like, fish hungry. Fish hungry. Picks up one fish, throws it on the frying pan, starts screaming. That's the way we like our fish. Screamy fish.
The lobster's screaming. It's like, you know they fucking don't scream! It's the steam inside their fucking shell!
That's what we hope, right? That's what we tell ourselves to feel better when we close our eyes and eat that lobster tail. Like,
I don't. I say it's screaming and I still do it.
He's like, adds flavor.
The screaming makes it better.
Adds a little bit of texture.
Like pain with my
the lobster
food.
screams, you take it out, then you put it back in, because you know it was relieved for a second.
Jesus. All right, little chat. We'll be back in a minute. I'm going to grab myself some more tea, and then we'll start the next stream. So, see you in a second. For those that don't follow us over there, be sure to consider joining our Discord in the description. And our company website has free stuff on it. If you want to download free STLs for your print off or your 3D printers, there is now a slew of free content now available at battledamagstudios.com.
Let me get the link for that.
Yeah, go ahead. Shill me for me.
You're supposed to be doing it, Kibs.
You see, that's when. No, you see, that's when you like put in like a link that's not the one that you said you were going to do, and he doesn't notice.
It's to a porn site.
It's like, I don't know. I think Aerith is doing things she shouldn't be. It's like, what?
All right, be back in a minute, chat. Thank you for hanging out with us. Goodbye.
See you in a sec.